Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be explaining why I think this 3-year-old iPad Pro is still worth it. So let's get started. I purchased this 11-inch iPad in 2019 as part of a mobile data plan. Yes, there are far more powerful iPads nowadays, especially with the M1 iPad Pro. But for me and the stuff I do regularly on this thing, it's still pretty impressive. It has a Liquid Reina Display, 264 pixels per inch and 600 nits of brightness. Its two biggest selling points are its full screen, rounded bezels and Face ID. At the time, I thought this was a much needed refresh. The Touch ID iPad design was getting really old and this iPad gave it a fresh and modern look. With Face ID, logging in, making purchases and performing autofill has never been so easy. One cool feature that I love is when it tells you on screen that your fingers are blocking the camera system. I think having the cameras at the top of the display rather than on the sides makes it unavoidable, but a cool feature nevertheless. Another new feature to this iPad is True Tone. Just like on modern MacBooks, the screen colour matches its surroundings for a better viewing experience. One feature I was glad to see on this iPad was USB-C. I have a ton of USB-C enabled dongles and devices. I just wish Apple would start making their iPhones USB-C because it would make things a lot simpler. One thing we're not going to see is a headphone jack. Apple discontinued the headphone jack a year earlier on their iPhones, and it seems their decision was to do it on the iPad. The cameras on this iPad, in my opinion, are just as good as my current iPhone. I shoot a lot with my iPhone 11, but sometimes I use my iPad's camera as a backup. I also purchased the Smart Keyboard Folio. Sometimes it's trifling to correctly type a sentence without making a mistake, as the keys are rather small to type on. But it was only £50 from the Apple Store, and sometimes I like to have my iPad in laptop mode for when I'm on the move. It has nice travel and the keys are very plush to type on. I would have gone for the new trackpad one, but they are just too expensive right now. I love using my Magic Mouse with my iPad. Again, the laptop mode is something I actually enjoy. Rather than get my MacBook out, I can quickly open my iPad and use both the Folio and mouse together. As for the 2nd gen Apple Pencil, I think it's a fantastic drawing tool. 4 years ago, I purchased the original Apple Pencil and having to carry it around with me and charge it via Lightning wasn't the best experience. This one magnetically charges on top of the iPad and stays charged. As for software, Apple will continue to support this iPad. On average, Apple tends to support iPads for at least 7 years. So, is this iPad worth it in 2022? I would definitely say so, because I haven't lost any speed or performance during the last 3 years of using it. It is still fast and responsive as the day I bought it. Battery life is pretty much the same too. I get at least 8 hours of battery life before needing to charge. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.